Alright.
Hello world and welcome back to another episode of Golfing the Villages. Today we have a really special show in store for you. Not only are we launching the new Scramble series playlist to the channel, we are doing it as a collaboration with Eric from Hazel Rocket Golf. In this format we are playing a complete 18 holes, with this video serving as the first 9. Eric will be posting the back 9 in the future, and when available, I will pin the link in the comments and add a card on the screen. Please be sure to show his channel support as well by dropping him both a like and a subscribe. Also, feel free to tell him in the comments that we sent you. In case you are wondering, we are teeing it up today at Palmer Legends Country Club, and it just so happens we are playing the 2 9s I had never attempted. Cherry Hill is the track that we are starting on today, and we will finish up on Riley Grove. We are teeing it up from the gold tees today, which are located one box up from the tips. Although many times, especially on the backside, there was no difference in teeing locations as the markers were touching each other. For Cherry Hill, the gold tee yardage according to the scorecard is 3,237 yards, and 3,291 yards for Riley, for a combined total of 6,528 yards. The Cherry Hill course rating is 35.4 and the slope is 127. The combined course and slope for the Cherry Hill Riley Grove rotation is 70.6 and 127. If all that information has caused you temporary paralysis, then let's not waste a further moment and let's get after it. Alright, here is Eric on the first tee. It is a par 5, playing 508 as you can see. He's got the driver out, starts it up the center, now drawing to the left, overdraw, gonna miss the fairway on the left.
Okay.
Puts a little pressure on me here. I want to get us in the fairway. I'm gonna start it at the bunkers on the right. I'm looking to hit a draw and get us in play. Taking a little off the driver there, starts to the right, now drawing to the center, sit down, left of the fairway. Alright, so we end up taking my ball. It's in play in the fairway here. We've got 275 to the flag. Eric has an old set of clubs here. This is his 3 hybrid. Super strike, nice low, penetrating, good. Now leaking a little right toward the trap, maybe in, can't tell. Looks good though. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rip with a 3-wood. I'm freed up now to take a big swing. So I settle in, kick, fire, and oh, off the toe, terrible strike, little fat out right toward the tree. Alright, so Eric's did find this bunker. This is kind of a waste bunker, a lot of rocks in it. It's 55 yards to the flag. Not sure which club he has. Good strike. He's on the green, a little short. I've got sand wedge. I come up a lot shorter. Not happy with mine. We definitely take Eric's. So we do have a birdie putt here, and as you can see, Eric is going first every time. I like that. It gives me a chance to get a read. He makes a good stroke. Okay, I get a read. I'm going to go ahead and try to get it there all the way. I get mine a little past the hole. Oh, yeah. Gave it a chance. We took Eric's, though. I think we had a better chance up the hill. It bleeds off a little to the right. I see that. I make the adjustment. Mine hopped, also went right. Oh, now we got to make a bogey in the hole. We were a little sad panda after making a bogey, but we're on to the second tee here. You can see it's 400 yards. There's trouble all over the right. Eric hits a beautiful little draw out toward the middle over the trap and a little past or a little at the 150 mark. I look to do the same. He's in play. I hit a big snapper. I'm short of where he is and left. I'm also in the fairway, but his is better. All right, so this was a good shot here by Eric. We're looking at 149 to the pin. I believe he has 9 iron is what I wrote down. He thins it a little. It's out to the right, and it misses the green. So I go ahead and take my 9 iron. I'm hitting a little bit of a cut shot. It's an okay strike. I forgot that cut's going to be a little shorter, short of the green. We end up taking my ball. You see this is very chippable here. Eric, he goes real high with it, and then it starts to release, but then just checks. I'm going to go low with mine. I'm going to try to run it, and then mine's a little too long. We end up going back to Eric's ball here. Putt in the hole for par. Okay, third tee, again a par 4, 379. You can see from the marker there. Driver. Good drive. Up the right, gonna miss the fairway, but in the rough, it's still fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit a draw. And ooh, that ball's going yard, but a neighbor's yard. Ironically, both balls went about the same distance, except Eric's was in play, so we took that. This is an 8 iron for Eric at 168. Right. You can't see the flag. He goes a little right of it. I take 7 iron. I'm going on the right side as well. Good strike, not drawing, but hangs on the right. It does hit the green. All right, so with my ball, we've got a birdie look here. It is a long-range birdie look. Eric sends it away.
Down, I pushed it.
And then notice it kind of just stays out to the right. So I look down the line. I'm watching it. I get the putt to the left. And, oh, my gosh. I thought it was going in the hole. And now Eric to clean this up. He misses a little on the left. I noticed that. I go to roll it in. That's a par. All right, we are ham and egging real nicely. I feel like we've settled in here. It's hole number 4, par 4, 383. Eric has driver. Out to the right, asking for it to hang on.
Leaking a lot.
Think it finds a little opening on the right there.
All right, I think there's like a little opening there.
But not to worry. The big man's going to step up here, try to pipe one. Beautiful strike right down the middle. Now starting to draw left toward the water, asking for it to hang on. Looks pretty good.
Should be okay. I mean, it hopped.
All right, so you can see how close I was there, but I did catch the fairway. This is 121 to the pin. I've got pitching wedge written down for Eric. And it's a little thin, long, and toward the back. I say not to worry. I also take pitching wedge. This is a real controlled swing all over the flag. Great strike. Looking good and on the green.
Real good.
Thanks.
All right, this is a real legit birdie look here. We definitely weren't trying to drive this one home. I'm keeping an eye on Eric's putt, watching from behind. He rolls it up to the cup and, oh, stayed outside, a little too much pace. I took note. Roll it to the cup and, oh, wow. Did the same thing. We're going to go ahead and tap it in for par.
Good putt. Well, it's a par.
All right, 146 center, 135 pin, pitching wedge for Eric. Great strike, really high, coming down just left of the pin and on the green. Good shot. I also have pitching wedge. I took a little too much off. Kind of a soft strike, coming up short, a little right. So we'll take Eric's.
Hit it well.
All right, this is a little down the hill putt here. A good legitimate birdie look though. Eric's gonna roll it down the hill.
Wow.
And notice it
Yeah,
turns
you're
right
right.
and died kind of quickly. Okay, I'm gonna try the left side down the hill. Turns late. Oh, doesn't get there. Tap in par. All right, here we are on number 6, par 4, 388 yards. As the geese come right at him, unfazed by it, Eric steps up with the driver in hand, rips the drive right down the middle over the 150. Now drawing. This is a beautiful ball in the fairway. Frees me up to go ahead and hit. I start mine right, doesn't turn over, block it. I am in the bunker, but it's safe. All right, so now at Eric's ball, we've got 168 up the hill. Eric's going to go ahead and take the 8-iron. Hits it up really high.
Heavy,
I
bud.
think he hit it a little heavy, he says there. Coming back down a little bit short. I'm going to go ahead and take a 7. Extra club. On line. Now hanging right of the flag. And it does hit the green.
Gonna be close.
And so now at my ball, had a little better chance with this one. Still up the hill. I think it wants to break a little right at the end. We're watching this, and then it moves.
Wow.
Oh, Eric, what a
speed,
good
bud.
putt that was. He taps it in, so we've got par in hand. Frees me up now to kind of hit this birdie. I just kept it, I guess, too far left, but you got to give it a chance, right? Still par. This 7th tee is a bit of a pressure cooker. There's water deep on the right, and there is a bunch of rough on the right. Eric's got driver in hand. I feel like he's set up a little right now that I'm looking at the footage. Looks like it does start on that right side. Now goes right, which is trouble.
Wet.
And we're not sure, but we think that one's wet. So now there's pressure on the big guy. Steps up, bombs the drive right down the middle. Great strike, long straight.
Yeah.
This will be a good ball.
That's good.
Love it when it comes together. Big man's drive nets us 80 yards into the flag here. This is a 52 for Eric. Takes it up high, long. I actually think he misses the green long. This for me is a 56. And I come up short. I try to cut it on the flag. We end up taking my ball. I was disappointed that I was only able to get it to here, and that was our best ball. Eric makes a nice putt, runs it up. I got a really good read here, trying to get it in the hole, and just came up a little short and right. Eric's going to go ahead and clean us up for par. All right, now over to number 8. It says 183 on the marker. I've got 179 to the pin. Eric's got a 7-iron in his hand. Starts it up the right side, doesn't turn back. It's going to miss the green, but it's still a good shot. It's not too far. I've got 6-iron. I'm feeling a little tired. I don't hit it as hard. And I push mine to the right, and it stays right of Eric's ball. We're both kind of afraid of left. Anyway, this is where Eric's ball came up. He went high with a 58-degree wedge here. Rolled out a little too much. I go low with a 50-degree gap wedge. Seeing if I can atone for my sins here. And it's rolling up toward the hole, and then just in front of it, it dies. So we end up taking that one. And Eric is going to go make par. No, we just miss it. Okay. He actually hit his in, tapped it in from there, but I recreated it because Amy didn't get the shot. So we're coming off bogey as we step up the 9th tee, 519-yard par 5. Eric's got driver in hand, sends it right, not turning back over, hanging right, but does catch a piece of the fairway, which is nice. Frees me up to go ahead and go for it. I send one right of his, but it's very straight, long, over the trees, and going to be in the rough. My ball was a little further up, but it was in the rough. Eric's was much better, so we decided to take this. This is 3 hybrid. I got 299 to the pin. Eric gives it a full send, and hits it probably about 100 yards. I've got 3 wood, and I hit it 101 yards. Wow, we both clanked those balls. I rolled up and said, somebody's closer. 189 to the flag here. I don't know what club Eric has. He's off to the right, just missed the green. I've got a 6-iron to be safe. With my smooth strike, I get it up. Doesn't turn over, but it is on the green safely. And it may be a green in regulation, but it is a long way away. So here we go. Eric's going to roll the rock up to the cup and dries the pace up there right at the end. So he marks. I get a good read from his putt. Rolling it up, I definitely firmed it up. I gave it a little too much. We end up going with my putt. We think we have a better chance back up at it. Oh, and it just wiggles there. Eric cleans up for a 6, but I still have a nice putt here to save par. And can I do it? Rolls to the cup in the hole. Yes, big man. Nice.
Right the ship a
Great
little bit?
round.
Yeah.
2 over.
All right.
Well, that concludes section 1 of this 2-part collaboration. We had several scoring chances that we just couldn't quite convert, but shooting a total of 2 over for the front was very respectable. Stay tuned for part 2 to see how we actually finished up. I must remark that I had a stellar experience with Eric. His wonderful personality, attitude, and on-course demeanor made for a special day. Be sure to check the comments for the pinned link to part 2 when it becomes available. Thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And until next time, see you on the course.